Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are, or even good evening, depending on when you're watching. I hope everyone is safe today and having a good day. Uh, Ida just hit land. Hit land, or the front of it's hitting land, the north Iowa. I'm not exactly sure. I was kind of running around doing stuff while the Weather Channel was on. But I'm watching on my social feeds for pictures of all my friends in their hotel rooms with their animals. Except for, I think one of my friends stayed, so I worry about him. But it is a beautiful Sunday here, as it often is right before a storm and then again right after. Not necessarily a Sunday, but a beautiful day. It is 84 degrees, which is a nice break. I'm sure that will change later. According to my car, it is 84 degrees. That, I don't know how accurate the car temperatures are, because I think that the sun beating down on the car has a lot to do with it. I'm not sure where my temperature gauge is. I'm sure the cargers try to put it in the most optimum spot for accuracy, one would hope. If it's on the top of the car where it's beating down on the sun's beating down on the car, or if it's by the engine or what have you, it's not going to be accurate. So, it's a lot of traffic out for a Sunday morning. I'm hoping my lawn guy comes today. He was down the street at my friend's house. She lives a few doors down from me, taking care of a bunch of stuff in her yard. So I was hoping he would stop by on the way out real quick, but he didn't. I know he had a lot of work he did yesterday, so. But the grass here grows so fast. And I can't breathe like long enough to mow my yard in this weather, because of the weather quality with the heat. I wanted to do it myself. That was the one thing I was looking so forward to. I was moving into my house and being able to do the yard. I was so excited, and I remember that. And I was so excited to pick out my lawnmower, which later died, and I had to have replaced because it died within the first year. Like, broke apart and all kinds of craziness. It's a pet gate. Speaking of pet gates, I think we've had enough time for people to come in if they're coming in. Hey, Carol, welcome. How was your day? I wish I was up there in the Midwest, the upper Midwest, the North Coast, as we call it back home. Mm. This is the time of year I miss up there the most. The fall is completely different here. The fall really doesn't hit here until like Christmas. But anywho, I had made, they got, why not take advantage of no cars for sale and pave your lot? Wow. I'm going to take a picture of this. Look, guys, they paved their car lot. This car, that's all the cars they have. Pre-pandemic, that lot was so full you couldn't even pull in. Oh, wow, Carol, we've been in school for a long time. Be safe. tomorrow and after. Please be safe. Our schools here closed down pretty quick. A lot of them closed down pretty quickly right after they started. I think one county has like 1,800 students with COVID. As I cough. I'm coughing because I had a cold water, ice water. Anyway, as I was saying, I made a channel update the other day that I was going to make a cat cam. I'm still making a cat cam. However, as is the way, my cat tree has not arrived yet. It was supposed to arrive last week. It's supposed to arrive by latest on Friday. I don't think it even shipped out until Friday. Last I saw it was in New Jersey yesterday. So that is delayed just a little bit. I sat today and it's still happening. It's just delayed until the cat tree arrives. Because, the cat is not going to go where you want it to if it's just empty carpet. It's going to be really boring. Anyhow, I sat down today. I'm trying to get better on my scheduling and time management. And I've done a couple things to do that, but I haven't really started the one thing. But so I sat down today and I always write out my weekly schedule on Sundays. Well, most of the time when I remember to write out my weekly schedule, but I don't break each day down by time. I just write down these are the things that I have to do on this day, and I don't really do a daily schedule, which includes meals and different things like that. And oddly enough, I did that today. So I break down, and I didn't even add everything. Like I did not schedule my entire day. I just scheduled the main points of the day, like work and clients and class and homework and stuff like that. And I did that I only had printed out 4 sheets. I only did it through Thursday. I'm already tired looking at next week, man. It's insane, my schedule. I don't know how I get the things done that I do. I guess it helps I don't sleep more than 5 hours a night. 5, 6 hours. And I've been that way my whole life. That's not just a now thing. I used to drive my mom nuts because I would never go to sleep at night. I just couldn't go to sleep at night. And then she could never get me up in the morning for school. The Wednesdays, Dad had Wednesdays off from work, so he was home on Wednesday morning. So I always got up for school on time on Wednesday morning. I didn't want to hear Dad bellowing at me. Yes, please drive like a moron, both of you. That's how accidents happen. That's how I saw an accident happen. I didn't have it on camera though because it was close to my house. Ambulance. But I have joined this other thing. I'm glad, Carol. They're just being crazy down here with a bunch of stupid things. At least Florida was smart and told their governor he was full of it. That's a pretty ridge line. With that on there. Pretty ridge line for Chris later. He likes those. But I joined this thing called Silk and Sonder. I think it's like $20 a month, but they send you a planner each month, and it's just for the month. And then they have Zoom meetings, and they help you with your time management and your, I don't know how I'm going to have time to do this, but I need to do, they help you learn how to plan and create and schedule and de-stress, schedule in mindfulness and things like that. Um, Track your joys for the month, track, your sleeping habits, things like that. And I really, I've gotten a couple calendars from it already, but I haven't done anything with it really because I haven't really had time. So now I'm making a conscious effort. And they have like I said, they have the Zoom meetings. So I'll be joining the Zoom meetings to try to learn how to do this a little bit better than, because I always just keep my schedule in my head, or and the main points I write down, but I keep most of my schedule in my head, and then I forget things. And we are only going to be here for a minute, so never fear. I am not ending the stream. I just need to move some money around for the end of the month, so I can pay bills. Yes, I know. I went too far. I undid the seatbelt so that I could do this. What is that? Oh, that's my thing. It's that thing. Okay, I just need these two. Sorry about the noises, guys. Oh. We tried once to move money using Zelle. Well, we tried a couple different times with different accounts, and it's always been a disaster. The last time I tried it, locked down one of the accounts. So it's just easier to do it this way and not have to worry about it. I don't understand why it's got to be so the Zelle thing has to be so difficult. Put that in the wrong way. Duh. Ow. I just put my arm down on the door lock and it pinched my arm. That was not fun. Noisy people. That in there, that like that. Just wait till the screen finishes what it's doing and see what's going on in the chat. Carol's what's going on in the chat. Awesome. Yeah, I've just got so much going on, and it's like, and you know how people like to add on to it. all the time. So I'm just like, and see right here, this lane that's right here is a one way. You're supposed to turn right here and then come back on the other side, but nobody ever does that. Anyway, I used to work in this parking lot where that Relax and Wax is. There used to be a pizza place there. I used to deliver for that pizza place. Oh, I gotta get ice too. That reminds me. We don't have an ice maker in the fridge, and we have like a small chest freezer, so we just buy bags of ice. I am glad I decided not to do the grocery store today. It's a little crazy. Sadly, the light to get out of here is all the way over on the other side, and I have to drive through all of this. Mikey, no, it is not a kitty cat cam. That's why I made this stream. I was gonna post it in the community, but you can't access community on the iPad or the cell phone yet. You can only do it on the computer. And none of the pictures I want to put up with my post are on the computer. So, yes, teach your child not to respect cars that are moving. Anyway. So, Mikey, my cat cam involves a cat tree because otherwise it's just going to be blank carpet, empty carpet, because you know a cat is not just going to be on the screen where you want it to be. The cat's not going to do what it wants to do, but if you give him something to do, he'll be there, which is the cat tree. Last I saw, the cat tree was in New Jersey today. Yeah, I'm on desktop view and it still doesn't let me. Not on my iPad. It keeps telling me it's coming soon. My iPad is set up on the Magic Keyboard, so I use it like a computer, so I have everything on desktop view. Stinger! They're from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, they have a few things to fix with iOS 15 and iOS Pad. iPad OS, actually, is what I mean to say. iPad OS. iOS Pad. That's actually where they're going, Mikey. That's why Mac looks more like an iOS now. The Mac OS is starting to integrate the iOS into it, and iOS is going to integrate some Mac things into it eventually. And I think that they're doing it slowly for a couple of reasons. One, because they have to program it and make sure everything works, and two, if they did it really fast, everybody would kick and scream, especially the people on the Mac, because the Mac is the one that's changing so much. But they're integrating it so that everything is all going to be the same. I just don't know how long it's going to take to get there. The Mac already has a lot of iOS type features. It's already got the handoff and a lot of other things. But as far as as far as the YouTube thing, it's just YouTube in their programming. I don't want to be in this lane up here. It's too bumpy. Sorry, guys. maybe I can get over there. Yeah, it looks like I can get over here. This Mazda's letting me over. Or driving slow enough that I can get over anyway. Emery's quiet today. Everybody's asleep and doing homework for the week. Yeah, that's all about YouTube programming. That's not anything to do with Apple. That's the one thing. If you're an app developer, you have to stay up on all of the iOSs and their updates because you have to program each app and you have to be ready with that update when the iOS or the operating systems update, whether it's Windows or Apple or Android or what. Very, very quiet. Moving and packing that way. I think they all moved in yesterday. This whole area was busy yesterday. I wonder if tomorrow's the first day of school. It used to have all the schedules down for all the schools in the area because it affected my work a lot, like the elementaries and the high schools and all that. That affected my pet sitting, and then the colleges affected my delivery. So this area was the best area to deliver in during college. But when college is out, there's really no good area. It's just dead. But the Emory kids do tip decently, as opposed to Georgia State kids on campus. Forget about it. Tech is usually pretty good. But I like working over here because you get during the day, you get the offices, you get the people who work from home, and then you get the kids in between classes or the when they wake up studying. No worries, Carol. I'm almost done. I'm almost we're almost to where I'm at. I think, yeah, last I saw was it's coming UPS, and the last I saw it was in New Jersey, the cat tree. And it's not any fault of UPS. It's everything to do with the shipping until Friday. So, but I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, not yawning. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Shorten. And every time I start talking about it. So, if they are streaming tonight, I will see you tonight in there. I might see you in something else. Um, did she not evacuate? About that in the beginning, Mikey. one friend I know that's there. I didn't know Emily didn't evacuate. Most a wonderful Sunday. Go out and enjoy, relax, get ready for your week, and I will see you soon.